Okay, so this is homework 6, question 10, where we're asked to find the least squares regression line, which is just the line of best fit for the given data. So first of all, we need to find the least squares regression line treating Coca-Cola consumption per week as the explanatory variable. So remember, explanatory is your x and response is your y. So we're going to treat the cola consumption as the x. So first of all, we're going to click to view the data. And I'm sorry, my connection is being a little slow at the moment. And then to put that data set into the StatCrunch, we're going to just click Open in StatCrunch. And this should import all of our data into StatCrunch. So to do the linear regression, we're going to press Stat, go down to Regression and Simple Linear. And then our X variable will be our cola consumption, and the Y variable will be the bone mineral density. And we'll click Compute. So here it brings up all of our linear regression information. And if you look here, we have our intercept, which is about 0.88, and our slope, which is about negative 0.003. So looking back here, let me just X this out. We are going to take a look at what we want to pick for our line. Now, slope is always the number in front of X. So we're going to either be using A, which has the 0.003 in front of it, or C. And looking back at the data set, we can see that the intercept is actually a positive number, 0.88. So I want to use the positive value, 0.88, for my least squares regression line, and click Check Answer. Now here, interpreting the slope, so slope, if you remember, is rise over run, and in this case that's y's over x's. So if I have this slope here, as the cola consumption changes, it looks like the bone density is going down by 0.003. So for every one increase in cola consumption, you have this 0.003 decrease in bone consumption. So we'll say that it will decrease by the 0.0030 grams per centimeter squared on average. And you can see that you're looking just to kind of match this value to your slope. And click Check Answer. Now here, interpreting the intercept. So the intercept is that if you were to have absolutely no cola consumption, what your bone density would be. And that would, if we were interpreting that just as it is, that means if you drank no cola, you would have a 0.8866 bone density here. So here, if we look at the interpret, we could say it is not appropriate to interpret the y-intercept, it's outside the scope of the model. That could be true because we don't know if there is anybody here that has not consumed any cola. Oh, here we do have no cola, so that's not true because it is within the data set, so we can't use that. B is for a woman who does not drink cola. Bone mineral density would be 0.003. That's incorrect because that's the slope. This says for each additional cola consumed, bone mineral density will decrease by 0.003. That is the interpretation of the slope. So therefore, it must be D. For a woman who does not drink cola, bone mineral density will be 0.8866. And again, I would have gone for either this one or for A, but considering we do have a few people here that did have zero cola consumption, we're going to go with D. And let's see here. It says, predict the bone mineral density of the femoral neck of a woman who consumes 4 colas per week. Now to do this, you can actually go back to your data set. And if we click Options and click Edit, I can predict a value. So I want my X value to be 4, and just click Compute. And so now if we go back, it's almost like just plugging in 4 for X, but it will do it for you. So the predicted Y here would be 0.8745. So let's see what they want us to round to. They want us to round to 4 decimal places. So let's see, it'll be 0.8746. So 0.8746, but it's just like we plugged in 4 into this formula up here. And you can do that in your calculator as well.